He is indeed hanging out.
Did you hear yet? They found a dead body just outside the shopping district. I don't get it. I mean, Look, we're all meeting at Juness. Come over right away.
Oh, we did rescue Rise. Rise's fine. That was not Rise.
Hey, over here! Yosuke went over to check out the scene. He should be back soon.
There he is.
Yeah, it was murder, all right. The body was hanging upside down on an apartment's rooftop railing.
But how could that...
That's not all. The victim this time, it was King Moron.
Yes, ditch Jay after that urgent phone call. Easy decision.
King Moron?
You mean that King Moron? Senpai's homeroom teacher?
Why?
Like all of our homeroom teacher.
What on earth is going on here?
Well, other than, you know, you.
How am I supposed to know? But I talked to a guy there who saw it. It's true. There's no mistake.
What a lamentable
You're
loss.
shitting me. Ain't the killer targeting people who get shown on TV? I ain't never seen King Moron on the Midnight Channel or any other programs.
Why? Why did this happen?
I thought we finally figured some things out. Were they all just a big coincidence?
Maybe the Midnight Channel doesn't have anything to do with this.
Damn it! We came so far and now we're back to square one! Were we in over our heads, trying to catch a culprit that even the police couldn't find?
Thoughts and pairs, etc.
Damn straight. We started this thing because the police can't tell their asses from their elbows. We give up now, and that shithead's gonna be on the loose forever. This ain't the time for bitching and moaning. We just gotta keep on keeping on.
Kanji-kun.
Huh. Big talk from someone like you, Kanji.
What's that supposed to mean?
I was literally gonna say that, and he just says it himself.
I know. We're dealing with a murderer here, but we've all risked our lives to get this far. No way we'll back down. And we promised the bear, too.
Hey, that's
Oh yes,
right.
the bear.
Maybe Teddie knows something about this.
Well, since moping around won't do us any good, let's go see him.
But we can't get in.
Huh?
Excuse
There's
us.
staff here?
Now that's unusual. Hi there. Did something happen?
Ah, Yosuke-kun.
Great timing. Did the manager tell you anything about this? There's been this weird mascot around our department for quite a while now. Is there some kind of campaign on today?
Mascot?
He said his name was, what was it? Terry? Eddie?
Well, there are no customers around, so I guess it's fine. I better get back to my station.
Please don't tell me.
Whoa, he's here!
Ah, this really hits the spot.
Let's go.
What the? I mean, how'd you?
It is indeed he.
It took you guys long enough. I've been waiting.
Teddie, are you okay on this side?
How did you even leave your side?
Of course I can come out. There's an exit. It just never occurred to me to do it before. But spending time with you all sparked my curiosity about this world. I did wonder if it was a good idea, but my feet started moving before I could decide. And when I thought about it, I had nowhere to go, and it was a waste to go back. So I waited here for you. Oh, someone asked for my name, so I told them, I'm Teddie.
Just tabbed into a face full of Teddie. Yep, that's pretty
So
much
that's
right.
why.
Oh, yeah, there's something we need to ask you. How long have you been here, Teddie? Did anyone enter the other world?
I stayed until the fog settled in on my side, but no one came.
You're positive? You really didn't sense a single person?
I just said that I didn't. I was there all by myself, like always.
And your nose wasn't clogged or anything?
Vibrating Teddie, no less.
Aren't you listening? I was utterly, totally, and 100% alone. That's why I came over here. But I can understand if you don't believe me. My senses aren't that good lately anyways. Oh, Sensei's heart is radiating pure kindness.
Yeah, that happened, Shadow Teddy's right after Shadow Rise.
Well, it's true that the Midnight Channel was blank last night. And even before that, Teddie says he didn't sense anything, right? Does that mean King Moron was never on that side?
So it was the beginning of the stream.
What's going on?
Hey, I want to go somewhere.
Huh? Now ain't the time, dude. You seriously don't plan on going back, do you? Where do you want to go, anyway?
I want to give this to Rise-chan. It's for her.
What is this? Oh, glasses.
Rise-chan will probably back us up from now on. So I'm gonna fight alongside you with everything I got. Don't think of me as the same cute little Teddie. I'm an all-new model. I have a powerful attack, an unbeatable defense, and a winning smile. Today begins the new legend of Teddie!
Wow, a new legend.
Oh, that got me investigation team points. The muscle, the mysticality, and the moxie.
Uh-oh, people are starting to stare. Keep it down, will you, Ted? Come on, let's go somewhere else.
Ted. I keep forgetting about that name. I do have to say, though,
Okay, just to make sure, I'm gonna ask you one last time.
although I already said this earlier in the stream, but for Deckard, Teddie is so much better than Morgana. So much better.
Nobody was over there except for you until the fog came back, correct?
That's what I've been saying.
He didn't show up on the Midnight Channel either.
What's up with that?
No clue. But I think we can be sure now that King Moron was never thrown into the TV.
Then what? He was killed over here? Why not throw him into a TV like all the rest?
They never intended to. So you're saying he wasn't like the other victims to begin with? But why?
Maybe the culprit thought he couldn't kill any more people by throwing them into TVs. I mean, we prevented his last 3 attempts in a row.
Okay, yeah, but the third one was like at the same time as as King Moron would have happened, so I don't think the third one really counts.
Oh, I get you. That could be it.
So they snuffed someone on our side this time to make sure it worked. Damn it. If that's true, then we have no way of preventing more murders unless we catch the killer.
We need more clues. I wonder if Rise-chan's up and around yet.
Yeah, we'll have to put our hopes on her.
It's so hot out. I'm taking this off.
Wait, you're not talking about your head, are you? Cut it out! The kids watching! Jeez, they'll be scarred for life if they see an empty mascot walking around. Have a little consideration, man.
I'm glad you're back to normal, though. Your fur's all fuzzy again.
Oh boy.
Can I feel it?
No. Actually, I'm no longer a hollow bear. I trained and trained, hoping to someday score with Chie-chan and Yuki-chan, and now I finally have an inside.
Yeah, good job with that.
Come on. Can't we give it a rest with the whole scoring thing?
Dude, you're hollow. Taking your head off isn't gonna cool you down.
But I just told you I'm not hollow anymore.
Yep, Sky, yep.
It's too hot. I can't stand it. It's so hot.
Whoa! What the?
Much better.
No way!
Now that hit the spot.
Oh shit.
Hey, Chie-chan, Yuki-chan.
Yes?
Do you have anything to wear? I'm basically like a newborn at the moment.
Teddie? Is that really you?
His voice kind of changed, like, a little bit. Still the same voice actor.
Wait, did you say you're like a newborn? Then don't take the bottom part off. You need some clothes, right? Come on, let's go look around.
That's Teddie? He said he's not hollow anymore. So, like, he grew himself a body in there?
What kind of creature would do that? I mean, what is he? Then again, this is hardly the first bizarre thing we've seen. And I gotta admit, it's probably better than him walking around in his bear suit. Oh hey, weren't we gonna see about talking to Rise? I was so shocked that I lost track of what we were talking about. Let's head over to Rise's place. As for Teddie, he's with the girls, so he should be fine.
Are we sure about that?
It's finally the season for topsicles again.
Dude, how many are you going to eat? You're gonna get a stomachache.
Sorry we're late.
How'd it take you that long to find clothes for Ted? Whoa. Is that you, Teddie?
Oui, monsieur. How do I look?
Teddie smells awful and sweaty. But from far away you can't tell, right?
Don't encourage him. I have to
But
say,
it'd be funny.
totally blew my mind. But he's Teddie, all right. This guy had to make it a huge ordeal. Everything was new to him, so it turned into a big mess. He was so excited in the women's section that he started blabbering. Hey, you can't just go around doing whatever you please when you're in this form. Got it?
Well, he can't help it. It's his first time in our world.
Where'd he put the bear suit? I actually think they might go over that. I don't know though.
All right. You don't need to get all mopey like that. I never said I won't forgive you.
It's probably just in the store though. It's like the mascot. The store mascot. New store mascot.
I'm
There we
so
go.
glad. I was worried that you didn't like me anymore.
Oh, man. If you can behave yourself, you'll be pretty cute.
Is he cute? What do you think, Kanji?
Huh? What are you asking me for?
Well, I was just wondering if he was your type.
Oh, I get it. What you're really asking is, will you please beat the shit out of me, Kanji?
So you use necklace to resistor? That's a good question.
It ain't funny, Yukiko-senpai.
Sorry.
It does kind of look like one.
You'll have to forgive Yukiko. She's helpless when she gets this way.
Oh, please, everyone. Don't fight over me, baby.
Shut up! You picking a fight with me?
Jeez, oh well.
Please don't beat up Yukiko. Yeah, I agree.
Here, Kanji, get whatever ice cream you want. Just share it with Teddie. We're gonna head for the tofu shop. Wait here until we get back.
Wow, you're rich.
I can't just take this from you.
Think of it as a welcome back party for Teddie. Just don't go around making a racket.
Whoa, Yosuke, what's gotten into you? You're acting like a real senpai all of a sudden. Oh, I get it. You might say differently, but you're still nice to Teddie. I'm glad Yosuke's developing into such a mature adult, someone who doesn't let trifles bother him.
What? You're worrying me, Chie.
Oh, it's about
That
Teddie's
was
clothes, that's all. We
pretty
didn't have
good.
the money for them, so we charged the rest to you.
Charge?
What? You put it on my account? Oh, what the hell, Chie? I never said you could do that.
What else were we supposed to do? That stuff was expensive, even for Juness.
You seriously charged it to me? Why would you do that? You know I just bought a motorcycle. I'm broke.
So, if you're already broke, a little more debt isn't gonna make much of a difference.
What?
Come on, baby. Stop fighting over...
Shut up! This is your fault, you know. You listen here, Ted. You better take really, really, really good care of that. If you put even a single tear in it, I'll make your next set of clothes out of the bear hide you took off.
Yo, Teddie, don't let it get you down. Let's go get some topsicles.
Yeah, I can't encourage him.
Let's go on ahead.
You
I
can-
think
Chie
it's
was
going to
right.
be a while.
Ah, I had a feeling you'd come.
I have 0 at this point in the game.
You're...
Are you here to ingratiate yourself with Risei Kujikawa now?
Jeez, why did the clerk even let them charge it to someone else? Huh? Wait, you're that guy we saw with Kanji.
Precisely. I don't believe we've met since then. In fact, I don't believe I've ever introduced myself. My name is Naoto Shiragane. I'm investigating the multiple murders that have occurred here. Mind if I ask you a few questions on the subject?
I'm only using Chie for her access to meat gum. That's
The
been
latest
kind of
victim,
true.
Kenshiro Muraoka. He was a teacher at the school you all attend, correct?
Once we get out of the screen, I'll show you what my social links are at.
So what?
The public is focused on the fact that he is associated with the second victim's school, but in truth, that's irrelevant. What intrigues me is the inconsistency. This Muraoka has never appeared on television. What do you make of that?
How are we supposed to know?
Well, we'll leave it at that. For my part, I'd like to solve this case as quickly as possible. I'll be keeping an eye on you all. Well then, until we meet again.
Who is that guy?
It felt like he
told
completely
us.
saw through us. He even knew about the TV thing.
Oh, hi.
Has never appealed to anyone. That would have been funny.
Rise-chan, are you okay now?
Good, good.
Are you all here to check up on me?
Well, yeah.
Oh, do you guys have a moment? There's something I want to tell you. Follow me. My grandma's taking care of the shop today.
Huh? Sure, okay.
Yeah, I remember being at my house. When I came to, though, I was already in the other world.
Aw. Still no real information on the killer.
We met this weird kid named Naoto a second ago.
Oh, he's come to the shop several times. He asked me a lot about the incident. I didn't tell him anything about the other world, though. I figured it'd be a waste of time. Actually, he asked me about you guys, too, but I just made up some stuff. Like, they found me unconscious on the roof at Jeunesse.
Well, I guess that's close enough to the truth.
So,
What's up?
I really appreciate what you did for me. Thank you so much! I love you guys!
Huh? Oh, you don't have to thank us.
Dude, she's so cute. Man, it's finally hitting me that you're the real deal. You really are Risette.
Well, I know I sounded gloomy and all from stress, so I thought you might not like me that way. Do I sound weird? Oh, but I guess it sounds more natural this way to the public. I'm sorry. I've practically lost touch with what the normal me is like.
No need to apologize. Just do what comes naturally.
I think everyone has multiple sides to them. You don't have to force yourself to decide on just one.
It sounds convincing when Yukiko says it.
Huh? Really? Thanks. I'm glad you're the first people I got to know here.
Oh yeah, we almost forgot your present. The Teddie glasses. You don't have to take them, but, well...
Senpai, would you be struggling without my help?
Why is Catherine here?
I can help you in that world, right? With my power. So wouldn't it be better if I joined the team?
These are kind of like proof that you're one of us.
I see. I do remember you all wearing glasses over there. Thanks, Senpai. Now I'm part of the team, too.
More investigation team ranks.
I'll be going to Yasugami High starting tomorrow. but I don't have any friends yet, so don't ignore me, all right? I do owe you my life, so, you know.
If you put it that way.
It's settled then. I'm counting on you.
This sure is a rough time to transfer here, though. The kidnappings, King Moron's death, all that and exams are soon, too. Exams. Now I'm depressing myself. I wonder if there's any chance they'll be canceled.
Oh yeah, because of King Moron's death.
I doubt it. They always hold exams, rain or shine.
I almost got killed by those monsters. Compared to that, exams are nothing.
Alrighty then. Let's discuss the case some more tomorrow at our special headquarters.
Yo, how's it going?
Yep.
Dude, Teddie ate 5 topsicles. Though if you count the ones I had before, that makes 6. So I still win.
No one asked.
We're all done talking already. Let's go, Senpai.
When did you get so chipper?
Do you go to Yasogami like Senpai? I'll be starting school there tomorrow, so I hope we get along too.
Huh? Oh. Cool. What grade are you in?
So where's Teddie?
Good question. LPs. Looks like you have the same thought that Yosuke had.
He's over there finishing up his 5th topsicle. What are we gonna do with him?
Well, I guess I'll take him home.
Right, nothing like transferring in for exam week. I'm glad we don't have to hold on to Teddie like we
Good
do with
evening.
Morgana.
This is Nightline News. Our top story for the night concerns the latest developments in an ongoing story. The serial murder case in Inaba has claimed a 3rd victim.
Oh no.
The news shocked local residents who have not seen another murder in 3 months and assumed the spree had reached its end. The deceased taught at a local high school. Since his body was found arranged in a similar manner as the last 2 victims,
1%. 1% the same. Could have been 0, but it's at 1 now.
What's wrong? Was it someone you know? He died? I'm alright.
this marks the 2nd consecutive death after Miss Saki Konishi's, where the target was involved with Yasogami High. Mr. Muraoka was known for his strict teaching methods and is said to have had constant friction with his students. The police will be pursuing this line of inquiry and are planning to begin a large-scale investigation tomorrow. We now turn to our reporter at the scene for more details.
Dad won't be coming home again today. Do it again! Do it again! It moved! Hey, how did you do that? Tell me!
Nanako's happier. Oh, hello.
Welcome. It's been quite some time. Do not be alarmed. You are fast asleep in the real world. I have summoned you within your dreams. How are things proceeding? Are you gradually drawing nearer to a solution to the mystery?
Yes.
Excellent.
That was a great excellent.
The season has changed, but your future is not yet closed. In time, a path will open to you.
Our true reason for calling you here tonight is to provide a new form of assistance to help you achieve just that. Fusing personas. Have you been using our services diligently? The aid we will henceforth provide is an advanced form of fusion. I speak of the power to fuse 4 or more personas at once. I am quite certain that this will enable you to command even stronger powers. Now, your journey will soon reach its climax. And as a result, many challenges, which I cannot foresee at present, await you. Most interesting. Well, until we meet again, farewell.